forgotten riftstone we've not discovered nearby.
We mustn't let our foe determine the flow of battle. Wrench it to the ground.
Lightning is ineffective against this foe.
The arisen reinforced. Quick, down, blaze! My curative magic so it's not disposal. Wait.
Materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
We cannot break it from this side.
True enough.
Look! Master, a treasure chest!
Rest assured, Master. You'll hear nary it.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
suppose I best earn my keep. I can't solve.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Anything.
Encountering this foe here is a most unwelcome.
Strike! Now!
This is not an encounter I'd foreseen.
Must you run so fast?
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. I don't like this.
Armor, Connor!
Why would someone do such a thing? How cruel.
Surely you can do better than that! I see which way the wind's blowing. This cannot be.
Rally! You can still prevail. Do not test me.
I don't much fancy this.
That's plain indecent.
I've had enough.
We're done for. Yeah. This won't do.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
Trusting me is the last mistake you'll ever make. I find
The hours seem to fly when
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Always a pleasure. Look, as long as you leave. Lots to do.
I'll take any chance. Not
Off we get.
what should I get up to today?
It's hard to know.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? Oh, I should tell you, there's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know, and I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you? What is it? I've done naught worth following me over.
Who are you?
Pray let me go. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermont, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin, and I needed it fast. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you, will you? I swear I'll ne'er do aught like this again. You have my sincerest thanks. I see the true arisen is merciful indeed. I'll be going then.
The contents of this document are beyond my ken. Methinks we ought to show it to someone better apprised of such things.
I know not what to say.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really? Now?
Simon's fine.
Would that I could
Well, I come with Governor. Go home and write
Wonder
down
if there's any easy work to be had.
I might stay a while.
Shall we get some rest then? 'Tis a perilous journey.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
When does my watch
Your
end?
leg.
I'm barely scraping by.
Let's start. How might I be of service?
This really is fine craftsmanship.
Hey? Got a blade what needs fixing, do ya? And it are. Where'd you find this ancient thing? I can scarce see the steel for all this rust. Oh, the state of it. Blades like this were ne'er meant for battle, sure, but this one's been ill-treated. Restoring an antique like this will prove nigh impossible, methinks. Although, there is one who might have the skill. A dwarf, Baron Batal. A living legend of the smithing trade. If anyone can do it, sir, I reckon.
So,
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look. Many thanks. I appreciate.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Wonder what's going on in town.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life. Paxton,
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
You intend to provoke me, sir?
It is not our place to hurry the arisen.
What is it?
Such quietude is a blessing. Pray, do not impede.
Have you business in? Don't go thinking you can trade twixt our nations, maybe on the upswing. So, should you...
When larger monsters up that said sounds positively.
Mayhap I'll come here when I have a day to myself.
How might I be of
I must
Such quietude is a blessing.
after all,
When does my watch end? Hard to make anyone smile in these trying times. This day brings the lights, new and old.
Presume to confound me, do you?
And who are you?
How to proceed?
Whatever happens here,
One
anyhow.
last push, and I'll be done.
I'd sooner stay out. Where it is.
Whatever am I to do? This is one step.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Once the day's work is done,
In theory, we know one about.
I'm not sure what to do with myself.
This place is.
The latest tidings from Met was a tragedy to those who suffered the beast's attack, to be sure. I thought to myself, with the dragons coming, the Arisen shan't be far behind. An end to the age of proxies at last, and indeed, we have our sovereign. Though he is yet abed, nurse it still, that I would see this kingdom restored to rightful rule in my lifetime. Ah, I could weep for joy.
That is quite the quandary.
I've little enough gold to spend as tier.
No, that's not.
Hello there. You look like you've a lot to contend with, as per usual. Still, since you went to the trouble of visiting me here, perhaps you'd like to hear a rumor I heard recently? It came by way of a client, a merchant who owns and operates ox carts. As she would have it, there've been sightings of some sort of phantom ox cart in the dead of night. Strange, isn't it? Apparently, it makes its appearance just after sunset as the sky begins to darken and has a caged wagon in tow. As someone in the same line of business, my client said she's ashamed to know that one of her fellows is involving themselves in illegal dealings. That said, I've not set foot outside the capital in quite some time. 'Twas news to me that passenger ox carts don't travel at night. Well, that's it for the rumor. I suppose you'll be on your way now. 'Twas news to me. What of you?
well expected.
'Twas news to me. What of you?
Last night's patron wasn't late.
How everyone else makes it through.
So many happy voices carried on.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Why?
I could use a bit of excitement.
After a companion, are we? What sort?
Well met, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Oh, well met, sir. Let me think on this a moment.
Crowns and
No doubt you're dazzled by my charms. They...
Welcome, sir.
Are you the gentle sort? That's it.
I'm not sure what to do about that.
My whiskers are looking at her.
Just be sure you mind your manners.
What is life without a spice?
It ought to be said.
Welcome, sir. My eyes are up here, sir. Welcome, sir.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Here I had a helping hand. Always a fresh breeze.
I've not. It was news to me that passport of you.
I ought to find something to buy me a drink.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
So many happy voices carried on.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Time what? You'd think that'd be on it. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beast. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastons than they've got or in Batal.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. No,
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
that tyrannic.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Only through prayer can I further my devotion. 'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in Vermund are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. An unsettled mind begets you are more than welcome.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party. Might that be a wakestone shard? Oh, how lucky we are to have stumbled across one.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
May tomorrow be as uneventful as today.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. Sir, 'tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know, 'tis you would procure it yourself. I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humours, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful. Yes, sir. Ah, forgive me if that's not the case.
I don't know a thing. About that quest, so I can't guide you. You could try to hire a pawn with the information we need.
I don't know what to do.
I've just had a thought. I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
Precious little time.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Everyone's
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to the... Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived. An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there! Help me! Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Gah... Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the gracious hand, come tell me of them, won't you?
Each of our... Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeard for them.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes. You've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the Abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the Abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeed.
Might I beg but a moment of...
Pray, keep your voice...
Need someone to talk?
This is a place of
I spend my day...
I do hope not before...
I know not what...
I've naught to say to...
This place cheers me right up.
This begs consideration.
Grant me courage, I pray.
I've got a good feeling about this one. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Profitable endeavor. Cup every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not, almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Fine timing, sir. Fine timing indeed. I've need of your services, you see. My time in that tenebrous jail has only hastened the deterioration of my eyesight. I stare at the page, but the letters stubbornly refuse to take shape. Yet these old eyes might serve some use if only I could wear the spectacles I had specially made. Alas, they were confiscated at the time of my imprisonment. As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held within the palace storeroom. 'Tis a place to which few have lawful access, as I'm sure you can imagine. Though, as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Masquerades with a great many attendees, if you catch my meaning. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find an opportunity to liberate my poor spectacles? What say you? Would you consider doing an I am in your prey, infiltrate my spectacles?
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
What am I supposed to do?
How might we enter the basement sick room?
Not a bad idea.
A moment's prayer.
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
I spend my days in...
I do hope not before.
Chaos in the world.
I don't feel safe here.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
Wouldn't say no to a nice, juicy beast steak.
All this worrying is giving me a wicked headache.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Sweeping, laundry. My work's near done. There's all watching me. I'd swear it. All this worrying's giving me an achy back. I can't even think straight.
Barely dragged my ass out of bed.
Wish I had one of those here anyhow.
Bleeding rope.
The hour for prayer is still not come. Blessed be we servants of the heavens.
I know not why. But the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate?
Well said.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
We must rest. It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
A new day, a new perspective.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Medicine? Medicine! Medicine! Medicine!
Now! Now! Now!
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone? Oh.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters. Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
'Tis as you say.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this as well? Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. He's staying in the rest town. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must know. You're back. Pray, tell... These look like records of treatment. Jahan and Bruno. I know these two. They left here not long ago. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use. Loath as I am to ask more of you, perhaps you would speak to them in my stead.
Perfect spot for a keeper. Come on. Suppose I could
Crack a few skulls if you want to be topped off.
suppose that's enough.
You don't look like much. You don't look like much.
Is it true you're the Arisen? Elena? Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, I've always felt there's something off about her. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died down there. And once, I saw her, the abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine. But I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. They were whispering. But I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh? Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter. And all...
I've not the patience to deal with you,
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person. A saint-like. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room. And she watched o'er me through it all, bless her. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place, dark and shadowy, filled with the moaning of the sick. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. I'm sure...
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
This is a conundrum. What be happening?
I like how fair number getting.
I don't know what to do.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would we?
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
Mystifying.
I fear I've much to attend to.
When does my watch end? I can't even wait for you. Days like this. I need to repose myself. I swear I've not blinked once in the last.
Mark Bordy's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Two eyes on my back, watching me.
It is good to see people in such high spirits.
And precious little time.
Too tired?
Have you need of me?
Good day, sir.
They say the Sovereign seems driving away the dragon took quarters. A right miracle yet.
There's all watching me. 30 years I swear it.
How will our harvest fare this?
You'd best not be.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
My vegetables.
Any interesting tidings to share?
How are things?
They say this, and yet he draws. I do hope His Majesty. What you need of me?
My greens are...
I'll carefully conserve my strength, and...
Think I can manage.
Cursed pest!
Time to
Now.
Get off my
Where
vegetables!
was I headed?
This can't be happening.
This isn't right.
Maybe I'll treat myself to a triple before bed.
Mind where you step now.
You'd best not be...
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
What a waste.
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Bad luck, so best nab a wink at the inn. What brings you here? Aught you need of me? What brings you here? Aught you need of me?
Just let it end. I don't want to think anymore.
I trust you're bothering me for...
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Time was, you'd think that'd be on. At least I've never beheld. If we keep mixing.
Not my kind of place, this.
What am I supposed to do? If you're after...
At last! The moment...
I fear I've not.
What to make of this? Now, where was I
It's a
headed?
bit much for me. I'd best head home. The other day, now, that's and rightly so, gave me a right shock. Their faces may match.
Mind where you step.
Really now? Oh, I can't complain. Looks like we both got...
Mind where you step.
Mind where you step. I'll not forget this in a hurry.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Master, my heart's no...
Be sure to buy my...
Here to ask, or of... I'm attentive and loyal, and prefer to...
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
better days, that's for sure.
Toil and soil, day after day.
Time to be heading home.
I don't feel
To which
unwell.
they're on. The world.
Those days for us are a sign
What was that band again? Oh, would that I could spend
Look
the
at
day
that old
here.
Check a wheel.
Bunch of careless fools. There's no easy thing making a living as a soldier.
Seems my feet always lead me here.
How intriguing.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I've the presence to command any stage.
At least my back's not acting up today.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Resist. I'm in fine fettle today.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Do stop and have a look. We have wares of every ilk.
This I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
Time to be heading home. There's no easy thing. Making a living as a soldier.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
It's well tired of being so alone. This is land to us, then.
Interested in my wares?
We have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
I'll take any chance.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in... oh, I don't know. What is it? What is it?
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
What is it?
Need anything?
Let's see.
There's no easy thing, making a living.
Makes waste, as they say.
Come on, let's have a look. You might want a dash of salt.
Hasn't anyone got coin to spend?
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Wonder if there's any
Ah, there you are. You've come at a good time. I've just finished running those tests. I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? 'Tis a fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailments, certainly, but only if they could survive long enough, which isn't likely. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing. Worse still, I say patient.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Need anything?
Lots to do. Am I shedding? Must be my winter coat growing in.
It's been a
Herald
harsh
can
day.
result from movements and caution.
This ox will not take you anywhere till I've had.
Washes all my troubles clean.
How's about
"'Tis dark as pitch, master. Pray, light your lantern afore I treat. Down the flame.
Allow me. Wait right there.
Feast your eyes on this! I mean, have the same spell and you'll about to find magics! Pushing your luck.
That was well thought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Nothing to fear if you keep moments about me. Let them try and stop.
wolves, if I've ever seen them.
Tis weak to fire.
Victory! Suppose I'll start dusting. I've little else to do.
Where to?
Don't I know that last
Might as well hang about.
How long this job?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
To accept life as its ups and downs.
I don't know what to do.
Tis so dull when there's nothing doing. Got to get home.
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition deteriorated to the point that he had to be moved to the basement sick room. He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid, not even family. No need to worry, though. The Abbess is tending to him personally.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Might I beg but a moment of your time? The patients in this room must not... This is a place of prayer. What are you doing? Unhand me this...
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the Abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your...
A new performance requires new bravery.
I'm frightfully busy. I must pull myself together.
This is...
Roy!
I'll not be cowed so easily.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Soon as you turn me back.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
The road
Take it
at
easy.
your steady.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous. Times we live in.
You know where to find.
Buys naught but misgivings.
Look, as long as you
It's just another day.
Another day.
What have I done to deserve this, I ask you?
Oh, could use a rest.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I'll take
Well now, is that the Arisen Who am I? I assure you, yet I should be e'er so glad if you would do me the honor of accepting this staff. Why, had you not heard? Today is a day of gift-giving, my good sir. Upon this occasion, every year, the noble personages who attend this masquerade exchange gifts to deepen their bonds. Thus do I present you now with this staff. Pray, take it. 'Tis a fine make, I assure you. The finest, in fact. Now, I must away. As it so happens, I'm in a bit of a hurry. May fortune smile upon you, friend.
Everyone who died. Perchance the sovereign, wounded indeed. 'Tis a weight.
Good day.
Whatever could you want?
Well met. Quite the party, eh? Take this if you would.
Surely these...
These festivities are part...
I find dressing for these.
Naught but tea.
You're certainly dressed. This is for you.
I do wonder who. Naught but tea.
I find it liberating.
I must go on. Take it. 'Twouldn't do.
Well, I say, this is for you.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Lords and ladies, I beg your attention. I have just received word from the sentries on patrol. We have reason to believe that a thief is lurking in the masquerade hall. Though I am loath to do so, I must know also that I shall be stationing sentinels around the venue. We will strive to bring an end to this matter post-haste.
What was that?
We have confirmed that an item has been stolen from the masquerade hall. Namely, an artifact known as the Paragon Staff. As such, I must ask that you allow us to examine your possessions before exiting the venue. The search will be conducted in the main hall. Pray make your way there now. And should you have some suspicion as to the culprit in this sordid affair, you've our permission to subdue them. We humbly ask for your cooperation in the arrest of this.
We'll be conducting a search.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Right. I'd kept just about anything. Pray, wait quiet.
You're a suspicion.
You there! Quit stalling.
That's odd.
How odd?
Oh. That's rather quick.
All my days were so tranquil. Thank you, lords and ladies. 'Tisn't in your possession, I see. Forgive the intrusion, sir.
Many thanks for your cooperation. You've been cleared of all suspicion. You're free to go.
I'll wait for the new equipment to come. Head will roll
To make
if
a
balls go
fresh
so long.
acquaintance.
The sooner my duties are I'll have to.
Even the best of us has his limits, I suppose.
The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
A welcome respite from all that
Up today.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master. There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
My head hurts just thinking about it. can make no sense.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks.
'Tis more or less than what one might have
Take this as a token of my gratitude.
That was certainly worthwhile.
A job. Well done.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
Might not one of the bandits in Vernworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? I can guide you there if you wish.
You have my support.
Wickedness has no hold on true.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin.
Why? Why me? What should I do?
Always set me. I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. When battling larger monsters are...
At once, Master.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd. I've more time than I know how to spend.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters. We shall remain here.
Suppose I ought to earn my What?
Never should have taken this shift.
Now you've done it.
That's enough. I mustn't lose my head.
This isn't right. You have no right.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Disagreeable terms.
Seems we must part ways for the time being.
There's no hope to be found wherever I turn.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Not trying to piss me off.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
It's not our place to hurry you, is it? What could this mean? I owe you a great debt. You trying to piss me off? Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
I have a terrible
to look forward to, but a long day of work. Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Look, as long as big land, what can I throw in?
If I sleep on my woes, maybe they'll go away. This place is awful dull. Can't complain. It's nice.
Anything better. Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
Not my kind of places.
The heavens protect. "'Tis here that the body. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. I have placed a mark upon the body.
Thank you.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Greeting. You need only make a word. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Always sets me to think.
We shall await you here, Master.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Do take care not to stray so far next time. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
I don't know what to do.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Can't complain.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
How can I get more customers to shop here? Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Seeing the captain always makes me nervous.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I'm dead tired.
This ox will not take you anywhere till I've had my...
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
I mustn't lose my head.
Fine, out the car, all of you. Do not test me.
Earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow it. Try it.
When does my watch?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
That's the spirit.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
How's the day treating you then?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is many thanks to you.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
My back's
so stiff after a day.
Oh, tell me I haven't got any fleas.
It falls on me to resolve this.
I only pray my watch
Go
finishes
on, have a look.
This armor's far from comfortable.
How might I be of service?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy some. The item you requested is many thanks to you.
I cannot imagine what purpose this forgery might serve. But mayhap 'twill become clear in time.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little scrap store.
Follow my lead.
When I'm happiest here.
Fancy a look at my wares?
No sense travelling when I'm
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
What is it?
only fools and urchins boast of their coin.
This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early. Life's been pretty kind to me. How'd I end up here?
Think my days are naught but toil. Bunch of sluggards. We need new blood.
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again. Sure.
Need anything?
Hold a moment. Did that just happen? My own master and I experienced something very different here.
Could it be your... If I cannot dissuade you from pressing on. There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. A note isn't much. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this...
Is ought to miss you. Have a look.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least... you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing business.
Wonder if I could have led a better life than this.
Reckon you trade towns can make you right sick of pleasure doing Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of.
We must rest, though the. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.